What's up guys, this is Lintheo coming at you with a deck profile, my Hunders. Now Hunders I've wanted to build for ages and I've only just managed to get my hands on 3 Thunder Seahorse because I've had one for absolutely ages and then I managed to get a playset for quite cheap. So, I've finally been able to build it and this deck is so fun, it catches so many people off guard and the fact you can just drop level 4s so quickly. And the fact you also have access to level 8 Synchros very easily that have 1000 boost. It's just amazing. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the deck profile. If you think of anything, just comment down below. So yeah, without further ado, getting straight into it. We have 3 Thunder Seahorse. Thunder Seahorse is an absolutely amazing card. If you don't know what it does, you can discard this card. Doesn't have to go to the grave. It can work under the fissure and macro. Discard this card and add 2 level 4 light thunder monsters with the same name from your deck, with 1, 6 or less from your deck to your hand. Basically, you can drop this, get 2 of them. That's how good it is. It searches itself, which is absolutely amazing. But you can't special summon in that turn, so it's not too much of a problem. Special summoning is a little bit annoying, but you can easily work around it. You'll see how the deck runs in a minute. But yeah, so that's basically one of the best searchers I think in the game. So that's 3 Thunder Seahorse. I've gone and dropped one. Apologies. There we go. So then we have 3 Hunder. Hunder is basically you can special summon 1 level 4. Light Thunder type monster from your hand, except Hunder. It's basically, it's not special summon, it's normal summon. So you summon this, and then you go effect. You can normal summon another, except this card. So a level 4 Light Thunder monster. It's the only requirement. So 3 of them, standard. Then we got 3 Hunder. Hunder is the same as Hunder, except you can't normal summon that. So basically, you can go normal summon Hunder, normal summon Hunder, normal summon Hunder, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. But they also work with other cards, which you will see. So 3 of them. Then we have 3 Battery Man, AAA. Battery Man is awesome. Its effect is you can, when this card's normal summon to flip summon, you can special summon 1 Battery Man AAA from your hand or grave. So basically, you can turn 1, you can just like set this and just leave it in the grave for other plays, and basically you can go Hunder or Hunder, summon this, and then this effect kicks in because it's been normal summoned. So good synergy with the deck, very nice. Then 2 Vylon Prism. Prism is one of the most amazing cards, I think. You can just so easily make level 8 plays. You can just go, that's not what I wanted. You can just go, apologies, you can just summon Hunder. And then normal summon Prisma, and then synchro into whatever level 8, and then this effect activates. When this card's sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points to equip it to one of your monsters, and during either battle phase, during the damage step, it gains 1000 attack, so you can have a 3/5 Stardust basically, or a 3/8 Crimson Blader or Scrap Dragon or whatever. So it's absolutely amazing, and it's searchable under Seahorse as well. Then we have 2 Thunder King Ryo. Yes, it has been hit by the ban list, but oh well. Annoying. This is a gold. If you have another secret, let me know. I want it because I don't like the golds, but it was better than common. So synergy with the deck. You can't search for it, but you can normal summon it if you do want, but normally you don't. But yeah, so it's just Thunder King, isn't it really? So then 2 Tragodia, because you have quite a fair bit of hand advantage in this deck. You can sit back very nicely. Turn 1, you can just go like Thunder Seahorse and just sit with this. It's very nice. Good synergy, one of the best cards of the format, and 1 honest because most things are light. Then going on to spells, 2 Recycling Batteries. This card's just ridiculous in this deck. You can add 2 Thunder Monsters with 1/5 or less from 1/5 or less attack from your graveyard to your hand. So you basically recycle all of them apart from the Seahorses, basically. Then 2 Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance is an amazing card. Just helps not get destroyed by back row. So that's pretty much it. 2 duality, because duality is really good in this deck. Turn 1 you can go like, one of the best plays turn 1 is like Seahorse and then duality, or duality Seahorse, which way you want to go about it. Normally Seahorse duality. And then we have 2 MST. MST goes without saying. And then we have Darkhold Monster Reborn. Darkhold Heavy Storm. Don't play Monster Reborn, just because I don't like it in this deck. I know that's a really weird thing to say, and you never thought you'd hear say Monster Reborn isn't useful in this deck. But the amount of times that I tested it with Monster Reborn, the amount of times it was dead because I didn't really want to get anything back. Because you've got the recycling batteries to get most of your stuff back, and you just go off then. So that's why I don't play it. But so instead of Trinity, we've just got those 2. Then going on to traps, we have 2 Deep Prison. I'll go through these very quickly because they are quite standard. 2 Deep Prison. 2 Threatening Roar. This card is the MVP of the deck, I think. This is such an amazing card. So many times I've caught people out with this. It makes them waste their resources into thinking, you know, it's something dangerous that's going to hurt them. And you can also just sit back as well. You can just leave, if they Veiler that Hunder or Hunder, you can just sit there and wait until next turn. Set the Threatening Roar. They try and attack. Threatening Roar it. So you can leave that Hunder there and then activate the effect next turn and go off. So yes, that's good. 2 Mirror Force, because Mirror Force is busted at 2. 2 Bottomless, because it's an amazing card, this format. And then the last 3 are Fiendish Chain, Transit Tribute, and Starlight Road. 1 Fiendish Chain and 1 TT, just because that's how I like it in this deck. Seems to work well. And yes, that's it. So then going on to the extra deck, we have 2 Starlight Paladynamo, as it's now called, but I still prefer it as whatever it was originally called. I've gone and forgotten now. Terrible. Basically, this card is amazing. It's 2 level 4 light monsters to special summon it. Once per turn, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and its effect is negated. When this card is you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, either by battle or card effect. Destroyed, sorry, by opponent's card effect or battle. Draw 1 card. So it's just either which way about it. It's just like a +1. It's just really nice. And so you just basically, if you get it off, you just go summon, detach, and you're basically going to do 2k to them straight away. Because if they can stop the summon, then oh well. But you know, if they can't, it's 2k damage if you attack that monster. Apologies for kicking the camera there. 2 Shotmaster, because you can Shotmaster in this deck so easily. The amount of times I've just turn 1 Shotmaster, turn 2, turn 3. Obviously, turn 1 in game 3 or game 2 or 3, because going turn 1 Shotmaster against a deck you don't know about is really stupid. But yeah, so Shotmaster is just really easy to do in this deck. So nice. 1 Utopia. Going on to the generics. 1 Utopia, 1 Black Ship of Corn, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, 1 Popular Operative. I will drop 1 or 2 of these when Constellar Omega comes out, because Omega really helps with the deck. If you don't know what Omega does, it's 2 level 4 lights, and it's unaffected. You detach material once per turn during either player's turn. It's unaffected by magic and traps, so it just really helps. You can just and it's 2/4 as well, so you can just sit there with it, and it's really difficult for them to get over. Synchros, 1 Scrap Dragon, because it's Scrap Dragon. And then the final 4 is 2 Stardust and 2 Crimson Blader. I've recently bumped Crimson Blader up to 2 because it's such an underrated card. No one realises how underrated this is. Next format is going to be so good with the Prophecies and the Chaos Dragons, well not Chaos Dragons, Elemental Dragons, and all them flying about. Basically, if you destroy an opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard, your opponent cannot normal summon or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. Because normally you'll do it with Vylon Prisma, it's a 3/8 that if you destroy something, they cannot special summon or normal summon level 5 or higher monsters. It's just so good, and it's so difficult for them to get around. And if they just, basically, the amount of times I've gone, attack, okay, you take damage, and they're just like, okay, I'll wait till next turn to special summon something, most times I'll have killed them, because that's a 3/8 attack. They've already taken a probably fairly hefty 3/8, and it's just so good. And then kind of standard 2 Stardust Dragon, because Stardust Dragon on 3/5 is just stupid, and it's just really difficult for anyone to get over. So yeah, that's basically it. I wouldn't say I have many difficult matchups. I haven't really come across anything too difficult. Evil Swans are really easy to get over, in my opinion, because you've got this exists, and you can also go into other things, and it isn't really too much of a problem. So yeah, so I really enjoy the deck. It's really good. I'm currently working on a hero variant of it, hero Hunders as I call them, basically using Fusion Gate. So it's got Voltics in, because you can search Voltic with this, because Voltic is 1000 Thunder level 4, so it's really good. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the deck. Tell me what you think of the archetype in general. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you very much.